working on this YD100 project, and I can find a couple things that is wrong with this machine. Couple things, just a couple things. Not that bad. I've seen worse, but this is bad. This is loose. This little intake valve is offset to the side. I think the gasket is no good. It's been seeping a lot of air and oil been coming out in the past when it was running. So I'm gonna clean this off pretty good and probably put another carburetor on there. And you guys know about this carburetor here. I forgot what they call this carburetor, but it's supposed to be set up for performance, but I think the jets that come stock with them is not that thorough. Meaning that I think they're too big and it's just a lot of gas going through the jets that comes with these carburetors, and gotta downsize them. So I think I'm gonna just go ahead and bypass even trying working with this carburetor and just put a brand new NT carburetor with a brand new intake adapter on this cylinder body and see what happens from there. But in the meanwhile, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get another nut on here. It is stripped out. It was already loose when I took the pull start cover off. Found out that it was loose. Didn't even have to put no strength on it to take the nut off. And it was still holding this on, but the nut itself didn't have that much to screw on. As you guys can see, sitting flush against that magnet. And if I put the nut on there, it'll tighten down to hold this device on, this turn piece. But when I take it off, yeah, now I have more thread to tighten down, but it just free spins. Just free spins. And I'm trying to figure out what can I do without damaging it any worse than it is. Shouldn't have that many turns. It's not even trying to screw on, but if I turn it around, it would start to screw on. It would lock on, but it just stops. And then when I try to put some pressure on it, it feel like it wants to snaps in pieces. It just wants to snap. I don't want to break this thing. Just want to fix it. Excuse my stutter. Let's see. So far, it's a nice bike. I like it. Got the white walls with the fat tires. Got the disc brake set up. I like it. What more can you ask for when it comes to smooth braking on a motorized bicycle? I would take this thing, man, just enjoy my day. Gotta get the wiring hooked back up. Has a spring-loaded tensioner. I don't know why the other tensioner is on this side. It might be for the bicycle chain itself, but I'm not sure. It's not even touching it. But I did just get this chain put on today. It's a brand new chain. And we have pedal now. Before, when we had the cover piece on for the pull start, we had no pedal. And this sprocket and pedal setup is not extended for that pull start. So they had a couple things going on with this setup. But it's not that bad. I've seen worse. So I just gotta put probably a socket or a screwdriver on the other side and just tighten this thing up. It's pretty much loose. It's a couple things going on. She's real oily, like it had leaks. I'm not sure if the gasket on the bottom end is any good or not, but we're going to try to start this thing later on off camera and see what it sounds like. I don't have any replacement gaskets either. They're all been used for my past motors that I sold already. So I gotta go restock from eBay and get everything I need that I sold on my past projects. I hope you guys are having a nice day. It is a beautiful day out here to be doing something with your motorized bicycle. Look at that. Beautiful skies in the air. Oh yeah. Smash that like button for a beautiful day in your neighborhood. So as y'all can see, man, this thing has been through a time that I have not seen with my own eyes, and wherever it been at, yeah, it was definitely being used on its tracks, on its path. And here it is today to get small repairs and bring it back to life. Probably better than the last time it was hooked up. I'm not sure, but hey, this is what I like to do. This is my hobby. I love working on motorized bicycles. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see what I can do. Been going through my little baggie here for motorized bicycles. Mine and others that needs parts. I know I'm gonna need some gaskets, but these are too big. Those are definitely too big. What I'm looking for is a 10 mil. Do I have a 10 mil in here? No, I don't. I wouldn't recommend using pliers like you guys see here in this video. It's just I didn't feel like getting my lazy butt up to get a pair of 10 socket or a wrench. It wasn't really that tight. No effort at all. 10 wasn't even needed. Feel like there's some rust in there. Come on. Oh man. I'll get it. It's right there. Look how wet she is. And that's an indication of riding loose. She was definitely loose and not tight at the time I was running. Inspect this gasket here. This gasket, it can be reused, but I'm gonna clean it off. It's really no good. I don't have a replacement, so I'm gonna look around and see if I do, because right now I think I don't, but I might just have one. Be right back. So I already wiped it off a little bit. It's not in the best condition, but we can definitely use this one more time. Last time. When the new tune-up day gets here, it needs to be changed. I recommend. I looked in my bag everywhere. I do not have a replacement, so I'm gonna have to deal with this one. A whole lot of, it's like transmission fluid came out of here. It was red. I can show y'all. Look at that, red. Look like transmission fluid, but I doubt it is. Might be rust. I think it's rust. But just wiping it off for now before the next step. We have full rotation on the chain, so there's no need to take this cover off. Probably lube it up a little bit, not too much, just enough where it can remove that wheel more freely, or that gear more freely. Let's take a look at that piston, see what it looked like. Can you see in there? You got some minor scuffs on it, but I could say it's in fair condition, if not okay condition. Can't really see in there, but there it is. The motor is still tight. You can tell it's been leaking a lot of oil here, a lot of condensation here, residue. Oh, there's our problem. Yep, I have to look into that. That's added onto the list. I'm gonna pull that spark plug just to see what it looks like at the bottom. I can probably do that right now. Let me see. Where are those pliers? There you are. I'm gonna do this off camera right quick. Yeah, I didn't want to end up snapping that spark plug in half like an idiot. This is what she's looking like. If you ask me, she's a little bit fouled out. Or close to no good, but we can probably use it. What kind of spark plug is this? I think this is the original spark plug that comes with that motor. I like NGK. Shout out to all my NGK users. Really windy today. Make sure no tree don't fall on me. Mother Nature. Gotta love it. Let's get some of this oil from the front of this motor. This thing is packed with oil. I gotta take this exhaust off. Just like that, she's looking better, y'all. On this one side, though. It got a good side and it has a bad side. But the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and get this exhaust off. It looks terrible, don't it? I know. Look how grimy it is. It's been written like that. Someone actually been driving it around like that. As long as it get you there, that's all that matter at the time. I feel you. But we're gonna get you better right. Let's go. Sorry for the footage, y'all, but we have a brand new intake adapter for an NT carburetor setup going on this motor. And at the beginning of the video, you guys already know we had the offset adapter hookup. Pretty much it's still in good condition, but we're not going to use it because we all know it was for this carburetor here, and it's so big and gigantic and pretty much not useful. And I'm not going to waste time on trying to bring it back, but I will give it to the customer and they can definitely deal with it later on for another project. Yeah. Good as new. Good as new. Gonna put a lock washer on there. Gonna properly tighten this down with a 10 later on off camera. And we need another washer. These are too big, but it will work as long as we got a washer. Yeah. Keep my parts, y'all. That way, when I do get someone that needs some work done to their motorized bike, I'll have some spare parts to help them out with. Oh yeah. We're gonna go with a brand new 0 mile NT carburetor. I think I have it right here. Where you at? Here it is. Got a brand new NT carburetor, 0 miles. Gonna put that on there. Ah, it's a Bofang. Well, I thought it was an NT. Might be the same, I guess. I don't know. I don't really like Bofang. Oh yeah. What do you guys think? Smash that like button if you guys agree with this. Yeah. Messy. Look how messy this is. she's being stubborn, man. Look how bad that gasket is, y'all. I can see it. There it is. There she is. You guys can definitely look at this exhaust and tell how she was running. Hot and messy. 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 Yeah, this thing was definitely going through some things, man. And I'm here to save it today to make it run better. That's crazy, man. I done seen some messed up exhaust gaskets, but, you know, this probably not the worst or, you know, the craziest you guys done seen. But this is definitely a bad gasket to be trying to reuse. No good. Do a little cleanup here. Make it look better. Oh yeah. Looks better already. Now I would pull the head off, but I don't think it's necessary. It has a lot of compression. I was able to try to pull start it off camera and it has plenty of compression. That's a good thing. And the Magneto itself has spark. That's also a good thing. The only thing now I still have to do from the beginning of the video, as I was stating, I have to find me another nut that will go on this shaft without tearing it or breaking it off. I hope I don't break it in the process, but we will see. And I will be right back. So it was kind of cross-threaded. That what the problem was, y'all. The whole thing was cross-threaded, so I was able to pretty much forced the nut on there and it rethreaded itself. But I did it as safe as I can by spraying some quick blaster on there. Pretty much some chain lube. I love this stuff, man. Shout out to Chain Blaster. Works with more things other than just a chain, if you ask me. So it's good to have in your inventory. Now I'm gonna find me a washer to go in there, because it didn't have one. See if I can find something. Too small. It's like a M8, M7. Darn it. Got it. I'm trying to do this the right way, or safe as possible, not by not putting any dirt back into the magnet area, because I'm sitting around a lot of dirt, as you guys can see, so it's kind of hard for me to be as clean as possible. She's going on. She's tight. Tighter than it was. Good job. Now we're going to go ahead with this original cover piece, and we're going to do away with the pull start, because there's no pedal, or you cannot turn your pedal with this thing, not on this bike frame. It's going to need some modifications if that's going to happen, and I don't have it here. So we went ahead and took that off, and we're going to go ahead and put the original cover piece on. And I made sure that the Magneto, or the magnet, is tight with a brand new washer, and there's nothing much more to do inside this work area. So we're gonna go ahead and close her up. Got the cover plate on there. It's pretty tight, but we missing 2 screws. I got an extra one laying around here somewhere, but we're gonna get these 2 covered and squared out the way on another good day. That's just a temporary fix until fully fixed on another day. Excuse me. So everything's been coming out just fine. I'm loving the way things are coming out. Still got some small minor issues going on here, and one of them is that this throttle cable is a little bit too short for this particular bike. Excuse me again. Allergies are crazy. So we went ahead with the brand new carburetor, brand new intake adapter, brand new gaskets, and we're going to go ahead and go to the parts store and get some American screws for the exhaust. Hold those down pretty nice and snug, but she's nice and tight. As you guys can see at the beginning of the video, she was very loose, and the gasket was very much blown out and not usable again. I was able to make my own gasket since I didn't have any spare or extra gaskets left. and I use a little bit of gasket sealer or exhaust system sealant. You know, just a little temporary fix. You know, just until the owner get a brand new gasket, and either I or he can put it back on himself. And yeah, this thing is going to be ready for another test drive. I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet. I appreciate you guys that are now tuning in right here on Open Mind Entertainment. This is what I like to do. This is my hobby. Man, I just love working on motorized bicycles. Let's go. So the next thing I got to do is just hook up the wiring, you know, the electrical. It's pretty much already seated where it needs to be. But since I had to move the gas tank further up, because before I touched anything on this bike, the gas tank was sitting directly in the middle, right on this piece of cardboard box. I might as well shove that up there too so it can stay under there for snug position. And once I moved that up, the fuel line had came off, and let's see, pretty much everything was too short by distance or diameter to be direct connect. So I'm gonna go ahead and redo the fuel line. I'm gonna go ahead and make the power positive and negative black wire longer, and we're going to go ahead and use some black tape and tape this thing up and get it going. I might could get it started on this video, but if not, we're going to definitely see it running on another video. But let's just say we're going to get our first starter right here on this video. And yeah, I hope that's, you know, I hope that's the thing that's going to happen and not a blumber. Let's go. How's she looking, y'all? It has throttle, but I'm gonna go ahead and change this throttle cable. It's a little bit too short. Just stretches with the turn of the handlebar. Pulls it right out of this insert. Let me change that. Get the wires going. Right now everything's too far away, so I'm just gonna extend it out, zip tie it down, and she'll be ready to go down there. Looking good, looking good. And do what I normally do, oil everything down, clean the chain off and oil it up. Go pick up an NGK spark plug from the parts store if they have it. They never have one in my area. And I don't have time to wait for eBay just to send me a spark plug. But yeah, she looking good. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten down this gas tank. It got old gas in there, so I won't be using that. I'm gonna let that out. Put some new fuel line on there. You guys can see that this is too short and used up. I got the other one over here, but it is what it is. It's very old. So, chill. I appreciate you guys for watching this video. We're not going to have a startup on this video, but I'll definitely upload it with another one if I can. But if you guys like this video right here, don't forget to smash that like button, and we got more projects coming on the way soon. I have something for you guys to check out on another video, so stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed yet, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button so you guys can know what I got going on next. I always got another project when it comes to motorized bicycles. So I appreciate you guys for watching this 35-minute video, and I see you guys in the next video. I gotta get this thing going.